Long, long ago, even before this tower was built, there were many more Spectrobes than there are today.
You mean during the Age of the Ancients, several thousands of years ago?
Yes, Menahat was still the central planet in the Kaio system, and its cities were teeming not only with Spectrobes, but also Spectrobe Masters. Wow, so there was a time when Spectrobes and Spectrobe Masters weren't all that unusual? Yes, and Scout and I both had many friends, both human and Spectrobe. The mural on the first floor of this tower actually depicts Menahat during that period. Its cities were full of soaring skyscrapers. None rivaled this tower in height, but they were impressive nonetheless. Sounds like our home planet Colin, but it's hard to imagine that Menahat was ever anything like that.
Forgive me for asking, but don't you and Scout ever get lonely here?
Yeah, and if we take your little Spectrobe friend with us, it really will be just you two here. As caretakers of this tower, we must remain here and maintain the tower for as long as we are able. It is true we have far fewer friends than we once had in ages past, but now that Scout is back safe and sound, we will never be alone, for we have each other. Yeah, one of you is going to run out of batteries one day.
Mm-hmm.
And we must not forget you, Jeena, or you, Rallen. We are friends now, are we not? Whoa, presumptive.
Huh? Oh, I mean...
We will remain in this tower for hundreds or perhaps thousands of years to come. Please stop by again to see us sometime. Your descendants will be welcomed with open arms, too. Sounds great. Thanks, Tidy.
I just hope the future is a peaceful one where our descendants are free to visit the Kaio system again. Many words.
Many words indeed. The way they worded that descendants bit sounded like they were talking about them having descendants together instead of just descendants in general. Mm-hmm. Which is funny to me.
Eh.
Down we go.
Going down.
Don't we have a cutscene right out here?
Maybe.
I think we do. Maybe not. Maybe when we get close to the ship? Or maybe the cutscene I'm thinking of happens on Bahamut. Easy way for you to spot the legendary weapon if you missed it on your way out.
Yep.
Maybe I'm thinking of Bahamut.
Maybe.
Hello.
Are we gonna excavate the Tekka?
Yeah, we should, and awaken the Tamazoa.
Mm-hmm.
I think its baby form is just Zoa. I think its final form is Tamazoa.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Bum, bum, bum. Open up.
Alright, time for some more excavation!
How close are we to full? Very.
Ooh.
This must be a mineral. Come on. Second tier mineral. Aw.
Disappointing.
Measly 128 experience.
Those are weak numbers.
This barely counts as an appetizer to something like Tekkadorax. Oh, really? Okay. I've never seen that before. That was dumb. I guess your score in this game starts at 10k and then just counts down as time goes up, which is interesting. Wait a minute. Let's excavate the Tekka first. We need the little fire shield lad. We have to name another Tekka now. Not what I wanted. There we go. Whew, I caught his shield at the bottom there, dead on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's just get to drilling. Commence to drilling!
Drill, baby, drill!
Ooh, that is a clean bottom of that shield, though.
Yeah.
Just lightly grazed it with a little bit of a laser beam. That gets the job done. Ba-na-ba-na. Da-na-na-na. Whoop, whoop. Is this enough? Not quite. It's always like right in here with his little arms. You normally drag the shield behind you. Why are you riding it when you're a fossil?
He wanted to go sledding.
This is not the time to sled. He's like made of steel and fire. The heck is he doing trying to sled? Wasn't Tekka's really easy? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a gamer.
There we go.
Bam, bam, bam. I love this little thing. Look at it.
It's so cute.
It's adorable.
Now what are we gonna name this one?
I don't know. I didn't even know what to name the first one. I mean, I wanted to name it Roy, but it didn't work.
I have another Ruby name.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I said
I
it.
gave you two, didn't I? Isn't the little mayor
you
called
did.
Ruby too? Yeah, you've
Yeah, it's Ruby.
gotten all you're allowed. You've hit your quota.
Little shield guy.
Little shield guy.
No, I'm trying to say that to...
LCG, little shield guy. What to name you?
No,
What
wouldn't that
to
be
name
LSG? Why'd you say LCG?
Did I say C? I meant S. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. Do you already have
like
a Labrys?
magma dude. I don't think we have a Labrys.
We have a Labrys?
I
Labrys
don't think
has
so.
like she has
She
like
has
a
an axe.
knight's headpiece.
But yeah, she does have that knight's headpiece. And it just fits.
Best Persona girl. I adore her.
She's great.
Honestly, Labrys probably the only person that's the only female character that gives Melia a run for her money on being the best female character in gaming. Come on. Easy.
There we go.
Bow, 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 bow.
Shows up, face plants.
Oh, this one is Tamazoa. I thought it was Zoa in its baby form and called Tamazoa in its evolved form.
What do we want to call this?
Double the best girl. I love Melia. Best female character in gaming history. I adore her.
I know.
Give me all Spectrobes. As per usual. And where'd you end up? There you are. And you? No, you don't evolve.
Yeah,
You
that is
take the
solely
place
a
of
child.
the Zen.
Yep.
You need to evolve, and we have... Who do we want to give experience? Sasuke is gonna have the most trouble fighting in Bomb-Mode.
Mm-hmm.
Bum ba bum bum bum. Hello. This area reminds me of Xenoblade so much. This looks like something out of Machna Forest, 100%. Hello. I don't like the noise the Zoa makes.
Yeah.
Easy level up. Take those. Take those. There you go. Alright, you little Zoa. Heat up.
Gotta get up first.
Time to evolve. You become a ranged water attacker. Melia with Summon Aqua. Wacky inflatable arm man.
Wacky inflatable tube, flaming arm man. Wacky inflatable tube, flaming arm man.
Okay,
Yeah.
you tried. You tried. What is this thing called if it's not called Tamazoa? I do love the little rings going around this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, very fitting of the Telethia, even. Gokazoa, that's what it's called. Alright, nice. Very cash money. So, Obasor, you weren't with us for long, but we'd love to have you. Who did I name Roy?
You name.
Was it the... Okay, yeah, so you gotta be with Roy. Obviously. Put Sabo back in. Very pog. And then we'll run two water ones for Bahamut.
Mm-hmm.
And then switch to whatever we want for the end of the game.
Sounds good.
Bum, 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 bum. And I think we should have a cutscene when we come up here like we always do.
Yeah. Rallen, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Are we going to mention that Krux name drop, or do you still want to pretend like we didn't hear that? You mean like the vision we saw from the fossil's memory?
Well, that's been on my mind too, but I really wanted to talk about Scout being taken over by that Krawl. You see, when I was repairing him, he said something about it being Krux's fault.
Krux? Here in the Kaio system? You sure Scout doesn't have a short circuit or loose wire somewhere? Why did they have Grant say Krux's name if the characters were just gonna ignore it? That's so stupid.
Yeah, that was so dumb. Like, it's literally just, they're just nothing. It's like, none of that. It's like, oh yeah, Scout mentioned Krux and it was crazy. Like, never mind the fact that you just had a vision where your commander just called the former Spectrum Master it. Yeah. But, yeah. No, he's as good as new. I think he's onto something. I've had this creepy feeling like someone's watching us. So, during the repair, I made a copy of his memory banks for the day he was taken over. All we need to do is scan the data to see whether it really was Krux, and if so, what exactly he did to Scout.
Wow, stealing robots' memories without their permission? Kinda messed up, Jeena?
Yeah.
Good idea, Jeena. Just absolutely going over personal lines like that.
Yeah, we don't need to ask consent before stealing somebody's memories.
This was made in
Robots aren't
2009.
people.
Consent wasn't mainstream yet. Good idea, Jeena. We might finally be able to figure out what's really going on around here. Let's hurry up and analyze that memory data.
Okay, now cross your fingers for something good here.
Okay, Scout, you're up.
He comes with his own theme music.
Nice.
Attempting to identify.
Ah, yes. Allow me. I think I can help you.
Jeena, can't you? Man, we were just about to see his face.
Look, the data's corrupt. There's nothing I can do.
It's you! You tin can counterfeit of life. Understand this. I, Krux, am about to bestow upon you undreamed of power and true life.
Oh man, that was the key part.
Maybe they can rebuild the image back at headquarters. I'll get this to Harry. Can't get a clean signal.
Jeena?
Commander! Yes, it's us! Sir, we have an android here whose memory contains video of Krux removing his mask. The file's badly corrupted, but I'll shoot it to Harry for some help.
No, send it to me, Jeena. I'll do it. Harry's got all he can handle.
Right away, sir.
Got it, thanks. I'll inform you two as soon as I have something on this.
So I guess that means he's back at headquarters now.
Hmm? I don't think so. I'm looking at his transmission coordinates. He's somewhere nearby.
Huh?
Dun, dun, dun.
That blurred image of Krux's face should have been so easy to tell that it was him.
Yeah, for
It was
real.
barely even blurred. And not only that, but like the way his voice changed back to the voice they had just heard the Spectromaster talking with earlier. Like,
And the
what is
fact that
going on?
Kruger called them Krux- I don't understand why they
Didn't know what they were doing. Also, by the way, another fun fact that absolutely contradicts the DS games. Rallen was like, oh, Jeena, we were about to see his face. At the end of Beyond the Portals, he hits off Krux's mask in a sword fight and sees his face at the end of the game anyway.
Yeah.
So Rallen has already seen Krux's face before.
Yeah. Rallen, this is really strange. You're telling me, sister. The transmission source is so close. It can only mean one thing. Commander Grant is somewhere in the system. But if he's here to help us, then why doesn't he just come out and say so? Plus, Krux popped up here at the exact same time.
Wait a sec, Jeena. You don't actually think that Commander Grant... I mean, that's insane. There's no way he could possibly be Krux. Yeah, considering that you fought him, knocked off his mask, seen his mask before, and seen, like, you've been fighting Krux at the same time you knew that Commander Grant was, like, back at HQ or whatever. Yeah, it's literally impossible if you take into account. The thing is I wouldn't really mind all that much if they retconned here and whatnot, but they still talk about Krux like they know who he is from the previous games, right? Like,
Yeah.
they still acknowledge the first two games in a lot of different stuff, except for anything involving Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Or anything about knowing Krux's face.
Yeah.
He literally says it right here. Someone in chat just asked, is this supposed to take place before some of the DS games in some weird way? No! Rallen only fights Krux in Beyond the Portals because Krux did not exist in the original Spectrobes game. In the original Spectrobes game, there was no such thing as Intelligent Krawl, there was no such thing as Krux. They were all made for the sequel, Beyond the Portals. In the original game, the Krawl are 100% like mindless instinct monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I fought Krux face-to-face before, and he was definitely nothing like the Commander.
Calm down, Rallen. I never said he was. But maybe the commander has sided with Krux for some reason. Or maybe he's actually the one who is controlling Krux.
I can't believe you're saying this about the Commander, Jeena.
I don't want to believe it either, but remember that fossil memory we saw back in the tower?
It was really weird how when Grant said the Spectromaster's name, my ears turned off.
Yeah. If he really did discover the power of the Krawl, it's not too much of a stretch to believe he became their ruler.
I can't believe that you would imagine that Grant is somehow controlling the Krawl in any capacity when in the first two games, he actively did everything he could to stop the Krawl with you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in the very first game, the Krawl attacked and almost killed him, and Rallen saved Grant from dying.
Yeah, I didn't play the first two games, but like, and it's really unfortunate that I wonder if they were planning on retconning like the whole Grant saying Krux's name, and so they're going forward like they didn't do that, but then they did. I don't know. It's just weird
It's a
writing.
mess.
I know it's not right to doubt people without hearing their side of the story, but in this case, it can't be helped. At any rate, we better watch what we say and who we trust now. We have to assume the commander is the bad guy till he proves otherwise. Are you with me on this, Rallen?
A bit of a logical leap, but also
Yeah.
Grant is stupid for the way he's handling this.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Like, I love Spectrobes Origins, but this is so contrived. Like,
Yeah.
the only reason Jeena and Commander Grant are acting the way they are is because the writers were like, we really want the player to feel some kind of distrust, which is even stupider when they make it so insanely obvious that the Spectromaster is Krux and is just bad from the get-go. It's not a good,
Yeah.
it's not even a twist at all.
Yeah.
Even if you had never played the first games. Yeah.
Good. Then let's get back to Watera and tell Radice we have the 4th shard.
Let's get out of here.
Onwards!
I can't... Oh, that was weird. Jet.
Oh, fudge buckets.
Language.
It's not a curse.
I know, it was a joke, Jet. You see, the joke here is that you said something so inane that saying language is like, what are you talking about? Tuitera! I've gotten so many messages on Discord during this stream, I want it to stop. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh hey, look at these high-level lads. You should switch to something else because that's gonna get a lot of experience on bomb mode. Is there another one back here? Or no, it's just these two. Stay down. Stay down, I say. God dang it. I keep knocking them too far back.